time trying to set these up. I have no idea. Ooh. Hello guys, I'm sodding around as normal, as I do. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can all hear me. I'll put my other phone on so I can. Let me just open that up. I'll be with you in a minute, mate. Here we go then. Here we go. We're definitely going to go. That's for sure. Is it going to go very well? That's interesting. Oh, man. Oh, look. There's loads of people in here already. Wow. Cool. Right, here we go. Whiskey Wednesday. We'll officially open the Whiskey Wednesday. How you all doing? Hopefully all good here, loud and clear. Brilliant. Oh, must be getting better at this. Luke, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming. Silver Stag Stacker, thank you very much for popping in. Silver Punk, thank you for coming in. I can smell something burning. Oh dear, I'm going to set the place alight. Yeah, that's great. We have people in the live stream already. And Stephen, hello. How you doing, dude? So, welcome, Whiskey Wednesday. Going to do it live tonight. Yeah, I quite enjoy that. We have a brand new bottle of Aberlour. And I've only had one now. Hey, Cam, how you doing, dude? Thank you for popping in. Get the whiskey going so we can get through the Wednesday. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yeah, we've got a nice new bottle to open. I love the colour of this. It's so nice. Absolutely so nice. Slowly get myself organised. Hey, it's so nice opening a new bottle. Evening all, good evening. Hi, Silver Punk. How you doing, mate? How you all doing? Hope you're all doing okay. I can't believe the time's just flying by, absolutely flying by. It's pretty hot and humid today, where I am in the West Midlands, in the UK. A bit strange weather, coming to the end of summer, I believe. 365, thank you very much for popping in, dude. Hope you got your whiskey going. I have had a JD and Coke a little while ago, but I've been a good boy. Pardon me. In me shiny precious metals glass. Oh, how lovely. This is such a treat. I so look forward to this every week. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody. On my second whiskey. Cool. That's my second Wednesday whiskey as well, mate. So, yeah, cheers, everyone. Thanks for dropping by. Really appreciated. Yeah, I love the stacking family. It's so cool. Right. I just wait for a few more people to hopefully pop in. Tech the Coin Hunter. Good afternoon, dude. Good evening. Stu's Metal Detecting. Thank you very much for popping in, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope everyone's okay. Did anyone see on Discord, Tech, well, it was about half an hour ago, Tech put a picture on, I think was it your granddad's whiskey collection? Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm not sure. You'll have to confirm it. But yeah, it looked amazing. Under the stairs. Really, really cool. Yeah, mate. It's just unbelievable. What? Yeah, great minds, LOL. Yeah, it was really cool. It was amazing. The more I'm getting into this Whiskey Wednesday lark, the more I'm beginning to think, oh, I wouldn't mind collecting a bit again. My wife just rolled her eyes when she heard me say it. I said, oh, I wouldn't mind collecting up and getting a bit of a stash of whiskies and getting to know whiskey a little bit more, because I'm just a bit of a brute when it comes to whiskey. I find what I like. And then, yeah, I pretty much stick to it. Not very adventurous because can be quite expensive sometimes buying stuff and you don't like it. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah, tech. I mean, it's amazing, mate. It'd be nice to know what's in there as well. What bottles are in there. So let's get on with Whiskey Wednesday. I'm going to have one more I'm going to enjoy tonight. I know that. Okay. That's the same here, 365. It's mad, isn't it, dude? It's mad. I just get that taste for it. I don't know whether I've got a problem. Maybe I have. I don't know. I just get a taste for it, and it's just like, oh, it's just such a nice. I don't know. I find it a nice experience. And probably I should make more cups of tea, although I do like my cup of tea as well. Anyway, let's get on. So, as I always do at the beginning of Whiskey Wednesday, my backdrop hasn't changed too much, but we'll just go for it as I always like to do, because I love my backdrop. I think it's really cool. It's like become a little shrine to me. So, what we got here, dude? We have Cobra's Corner. I know Cobra's been really busy lately. It's been a bit quiet, which I miss quite a bit. But this is Cobra's Corner down here, holding his piece of gold, and he sent me a few bits from when he's been on holiday. There's a couple of little bits that I like. Obviously, I've got the candles I like this week. It's probably the burning I could smell a little while ago. Got a nice little prezzy from Jim there. Yeah, I've started to talk to Jim now on email. So yeah, it'd be nice to. Yeah, what a nice guy he is. Be nice to get him on the channel at some point on the podcast. Going around, we'll go through the stickers. We've got Gold Silver Hunter. Your Time Is Now, GG, of course. I love that, GG, of course. Scott Silver, good to see him back on. Goldie made an appearance the other day. It was really nice. He dropped into the whiskey lounge chat, and that's really nice to see. There's a few little bits from some little 1 ounce bars that Backyard Bullion did. One from the Stack Collector, which is hidden behind Camel's backside, and one from Addicted to Precious Metals, which is nice to see on my backdrop. A couple of little channel rounds here, one from Cobra, one from Addicted to Precious Metals, and my own channel rounds. A couple of little items. This year, I don't know if anyone remembers, I think, yeah, this was something that when Backyard Bullion, sorry Stephen, Backyard Bullion was on Cobra Stacker's channel, and he decided to do some pours, and it's the first pours that that he did on a live stream. So yeah, I thought that would be quite a unique piece to have. So that sits there quite nicely. Obviously, Camel Finance. Nice to see you in Discord, dude. Now, and then we've got Addictive to Precious Metals, Cobra Stacker, my mate. CY Sterling, 365, Stacker Social, Stack Collector, Stephen, God's Money, Blistering Barnacles. I haven't sorted out your sticker, dude. I'm really sorry. I will do though. Nerd UK, and we've got Daft Precious Metals there, and we've got a nice. CY Sterling sent me this nice little figurine there from Cyprus, and then we've got Silas Airman's Caduce leather pouch, which is really cool indeed. And Coin Noob's in the chat. I've just been watching your video, dude. Awesome video that was, dude. Really good. And then coming this way, some candle wax. I don't know what that's doing there. I don't know. I might be able to make something of that at some point. Some poker chips on my copper poker stand. I will do you one, 365 at some point. And we got 365 on this corner with some bottles of whiskey and loads of copper, which is cool. Yeah, BBR, I see your video, dude. Thank you for posting that. That was really great. And then we got a bit of eye candy down here. Obviously, my whiskey. A little bit of gold. This is all I've got in my my stack now at my premises, as you all know. Obviously, oh crikey, the Perth Ming which I think are absolutely stunning. The Perth Mint Dragons, some 1 ounce bars and bits and pieces, really. Some poker chips, some stickers. I've nearly got all of what I wanted to get out this week. I think I've got 2 more to send out. I'm hoping everyone's got them. A few people have said they've got them, but if you could let me know, that'd be really great. Just have a quick check. Yeah, so that's what I do. That's what I like to do. I just like to go around that backdrop, really. I don't know. It seems to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger, to be fair. And I might have to, I don't know, maybe across the winter try and do something else to show off some bits and pieces. We'll see where it goes. I want to get some more copper pieces at some point. So where do we go from here? Silverbacks look ace. Yeah, they are, mate. It's just nice eye candy for the backdrop more than anything. I'm a bit lazy. I don't sort of research stuff. There's lots of, I mean, you go to Coin Noob channel and plenty of other channels. They research and give out so much information. So I'm a bit lazy there. So I just, I just use their channels to find out that information, which is lazy. But the stuff that I really need to educate myself, that's where I plow all my time and energy into. I want some more gold. Luke wants some more gold. We all want more gold, dude. You can't go wrong there. Anyway, so what's been going on? My workload's like my workload, plumbing and heating engineer workload has gone mad. It's always a sign that summer's coming to an end when my workload starts to go through the roof. So that's been keeping me really busy. What have I been doing? Let's go back a week. Obviously, I did Whiskey Wednesday last week. There wasn't, oh, right, I've got to try and remember. No, there wasn't a stack check on Saturday, I know that. Because obviously, I'll speak about in a minute. TSE's doing this wonderful thing this weekend, which we'll talk about in a minute. But, so, oh, crikey, Cobra was working, so I believe, come on, CPM. Not too much whiskey too soon. Yeah, I believe he did I'm sure he did an auction on Sunday, didn't he? Did he do an auction on Sunday? Perhaps you can confirm. I'm sure he did an auction Sunday. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Which, unfortunately, this weekend, oh, that's right, this weekend, I've got a terrible memory. This weekend, I had my grandson here, which now he's 3 years of age, before next year. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty full-on weekend. Pretty fully on. Me and Mrs. CPM had a lovely time, obviously, but I was equally happy when they go home, obviously. But it was lovely. I had my daughter here, a partner here, and my grandson. So that was a really great weekend. I really enjoyed it, which was fantastic. And so, yeah, I obviously I didn't go in the auction or anything like that. I might have stuck my head in just for a quick look. And then before you know it, Monday's here, Tuesday's here. On Tuesday, I was hoping to do a podcast with another creator, but unfortunately, it was yesterday, of course it was. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. So we're going to have to rearrange for another time. But in the meantime, I've been opening up the voice chat in. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. I've been opening up the voice chat in the Whiskey Lounge in Stacker Social a lot more, and I'm really pleased with that because more people are dropping in, new people are dropping in. I'm meeting new people all the time. Now it's a great place if you'd like to talk It's a really great place if you like to talk. It's equally a great place if you know you using all of Stacker Social's network really. There's so much information in. I want to say cheers to Stacker Social as a Discord group for reaching 500 members. So that was achieved this week. So that deserves a big cheers for sure. That's a great big milestone. And of course, no, I'm not going to mention it yet. So yeah, that's sort of led me up to today. So it's been sort of a bit hectic, bit busy. I know a lot of creators have been busy, obviously, and I apologise if I haven't seen some of the stuff that I probably should have. Really, to be fair, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's amazing how much it's grown. You know, and for me, I'm going to go back to. No, I'm not. I'm going to talk about it in a minute. So, the next bit I like to talk about is my my challenge to myself of my 1 ounce a week challenge to try and encourage people to stack at least 1 ounce of silver a week, which is mounting up very nicely. Now, unfortunately, Stephen helps me out here. He sends me 1 ounce a week to open up on my Whiskey Wednesday. And this week there was 2 ounces because I managed to get my my change up to enough money to buy another ounce. But unfortunately, goddamn bloody post office let us down again, which is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. He posted it on Saturday, I believe, and it still wasn't with me this morning at my PO box. So unfortunately, I can't show that because it's a bit of a shame. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So we would have gone halfway on that tube today. So we're going to have to wait till next week for that part of the challenge. But I was going to cheat and just add 2 of my own Britannias to it. But I thought, nah, I like to open it up and be honest, really, to be fair. What's going on here? We've just seemed to have... Right, cool. But yeah, it is a great challenge. And I was talking to Silver Punk. Now, Silver Punk's really sort of took this challenge on board himself, which is great. And he shared it with me, which makes me feel really good that that someone actually shared that they're trying to do the same thing. And he sent me a message, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I don't know. But he was saying, like, yeah, he's doing 1 or 2 ounces a week, which is fantastic. And pardon me, he's run out of Brits. Yes, tech. That's because you keep buying them all, dude. No, he hasn't. What was I saying? Yeah, Silver Punk. Yeah, he messaged me and we exchanged a bit of a message and a bit of a chat. And he's doing like 1 or 2 ounces a week, and he's been inspired by it, and he's getting on and doing it. And he said to me the other day, he sent me a message, and he said, "What do you reckon?" He said, "What I might do is just try to get to 10 ounces in his base stack, and then the following week or month, I can't remember what you said. You have to confirm it in the chat, Punk, if you don't mind. He's gonna buy 1 gram of gold." And I thought that was really cool because that way you're getting the best of both worlds for him personally. Oh, a week, yeah, cool. You're getting the best of both worlds. You're slowly stacking your silver stack up, and then on the odd occasion, if you can afford it, of course, you're going to just add a piece of gold, and then you've got a lovely small pot of both growing over time. You know, if you're disciplined, growing over time. And it's diversified from practically day one. So yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. So yeah, I'm really pleased to start a challenge to inspire people. You know, I recognise people have to get off their arse and do it themselves, but it's really cool to be able to challenge myself to do it too. Although this week I failed a little bit. So yes, so next week we'll probably have more silver to put in the tube, which is great. But it's out there somewhere. Either someone's nicked it or It might be even at the post office now, to be fair. Brilliant. Future Investments is snuck into the live. Nice to see you, dude. Thank you for popping in. Right, okay. So, I've had a few packages, as I posted in the Discord group, which is cool. So we're going to start with this one. We're going to open them up, which is nice. Hopefully, it's a bit of a surprise because I have no idea who they're from. Ooh. Ooh. I have Cider Sandman's poker chip. He was asking me the other day. That's cool. Of course he was. He asked me the other day, have you had my poker chip? And I said, no, mate, but I haven't been to my PO box. Ooh, bang. There she is. Cider Sandman poker chip. Thanks, dude. I think he's out working, but if you get to see this, thank you very much indeed. I've got to extend my poker chip stand now because of it. That's really cool. I know Coin Noob looked at these today, done a far greater job of reviewing what he does than I ever do. But it's such a privilege. It's really cool. Really cool to receive stuff from people. And we've got the man himself, which is really cool. Really cool. What a nice, yeah, he's a nice chap. What a nice chap as well. Nice chip and nice chap. That's really nice. Makes him outstanding. He's so creative. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to getting Si. Speak to Si quite a bit in the Whiskey Lounge voice chat. And very interesting guy. Very interesting journey he's had in life. Fascinating, actually. I could listen to him for ages and ages, like most people. And then what we got, CPM, the landlord. The landlord. Yeah, the landlord. Dave, hi. Thank you for popping in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. It just pops up on my screen every now and then. A channel sticker and poker chip for you. Thanks for all the chats and for everything you do in the community, especially Sticker Social and your amazing podcast. All the best, Cider Sandman. Cheers, dude. That's really nice. So I've got another letter to put up on my... If anyone doesn't think I'll show you. I do show it every now and then. If anyone thinks I don't save all my bits, there they all are. Bit of a mess. But I do. I save them all. It's really cool. Really cool. The studio's been well changed. It's going to have a big revamp, which I'm really looking forward to. So, yeah, cheers, Syat. That's much appreciated, dude. Thank you. I never expect anything from anybody, to be fair. But it is nice to receive. So, do you want to see any more? Probably. Now, I think I might know who this is from. So we'll have a look at this. Pardon me. What we got here? Nothing in there. No, I don't think so. Oh. Do a little 365 peek. Anything else in there? That cracks me. Oh man, I am so lucky. I'm really fortunate for this. Now I believe this is from Silver Stag Stacker. I'm sure it is. I saw this coin and it's flipping amazing. I saw this coin. Yeah, I saw this coin first on the Stack Collectors channel. And I thought, wow, that looks really amazing. And then 365 showed it on his channel. And I remember SPM is sloshed. SPM, dude, come on. Who's sloshed there, dude? I think I put, what was it I put on this channel? I think, oh my God, I need one of those. Yes, Stephen, CPM dude. Because it's stunning. I love my copper, but what a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Wow, coin noob, that's really cool. What a damn gorgeous piece of copper, colorwise copper that is. And obviously, Silver Stag Stacker reached out to me. Now, I presume this is his card. Now, I presume he gets stuff. I don't know. 2024 Lunar Dragon. I don't know. Oh, no, it isn't. It's just a card that comes with a coin. But it's stunning. Anyway, he reached out to me. He said, I'll send you one. I said, oh, dude, have you got one? He said he had a couple of spares. And I said, yeah, man. I've got a few. And so he said, I'll send you one. I said, okay, mate, I'll send you the money and postage to send it out to me. And he said, no, it's fine. I went, no, mate, you can't. I want to pay for it. I'm not gonna say I want one and not pay for it. And he said, oh, well, I'll do your trade. I'll send me a poker chip and a sticker, which I've put in the post. Hopefully he's got it at some point. But yeah, what a nice guy. We now talk as friends in a chat on Stacker Social, so it's really cool. And he's put, high CPM, a little something to add to your copper collection. Keep up the great work, Silver Stag Stacker. Definitely, dude. That's going to really sit nicely on my backdrop. It's just a stunning piece. I'll do a proper video on it at some point. But yeah, what a cool piece of innovation. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Really great. So yeah, that was very kind, very generous of him. Some really nice people in this. I'm really privileged to meet some really nice people now. It's great. Most of them I'm starting to meet in Stacker Social, even better. Which is super cool. That's just for you, Stephen. And I'm not drunk yet. Gilly. Oh, Gilly. First time I've tuned in for this. See what it's about. Do you just get pissed up then? Yeah. I try not to, Gilly. I must admit. But sometimes I can have a few and then get a bit outrageously loud and have a bit of a rant every now and then. But thank you for dropping by anyway. It's just a general chat, really. It's just an update. And really, it's called Whiskey Wednesday. Well, 365 come up with the idea, and I've just took it on board and took it to wherever I wanted to take it, really. I'm joking. Yeah, but the thing is, Gilly, I do have quite a bit of whiskey, to be fair. Anyway, when I was doing the shout-outs earlier from what I was watching, I did see, and I'm going to shout him out, and that's Cranky Stacker over in the USA. He's been doing a couple of lives lately, and I managed to, in between, I think over the weekend, in between entertaining my grandson, just jumped onto one of his lives for 5 or 10 minutes just to say hi. And I've looked at a couple of his recordings and back watched them. And what a nice guy. I'm not sure, but he's so pissed up Wednesday, yeah, for sure. Well, he is now you're there, Stephen. I'm sure he's really close to 1,000 subscribers. So it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool if he gets to that 1,000 likes. He's a really interesting guy. I'm hoping that we can persuade him to come on the podcast at some point, because I'm sure that's going to be an incredibly interesting conversation that we can both have. Two old men talking. But Cranky, yeah, he's really cool. He's got some amazing experiences to share. He's a lovely guy, and yeah, he's a proper gentleman. Hi, Rex. Thank you for popping in. This is really great. What a community. It's lovely. See, Gilly, it goes too quickly. Miles too quickly. So let's get on with the second package. Stephen will like this package. You'll really like it. Now, The worst thing about having my daughter, Zaxi, I love a gold buffalo. Hopefully, if BTC goes like 85k plus, I will swap BTC to gold. Interesting. Very interesting. Another Bitcoin fan. Another Bitcoin fan. Now, the worst thing about having your daughter and your grandson come, but more your daughter, I managed to pull caution, tamper-resistant adhesive. All right, okay. I managed to pull some stuff that I've got in storage, just to show my daughter the grandchildren stack that I'm slowly stacking, because she hasn't seen the latest lot. And Stephen will love this. I've started collecting the Beatrix Potter 50p's and what's the other ones? Winnie the Pooh 50p's, just for a nice thing for the grandchildren. And they're all unfortunately, they're all the silver proof, but fortunately silver proof ones. Which I've managed to basically get the whole collection, all barring 4. So anyway, I was chatting away, and my daughter turned around and said, sorry, I'm reading the chat at the same time. My daughter said to me, she said, oh, what else does the Royal Mint do? And I thought, oh, shit. So me being me, I sat her down, and she went, oh, Dad, these are lovely. And she's a big Harry Potter fan. And I'm thinking, oh, no. Anyway, but she gave me some ideas personally, because I do buy her bits and pieces. For her birthday and Christmas, it's really easy. So I buy her some silver, basically, for her birthday. Anyway, she saw these, and I said, well, what do you reckon? And then my wife starts getting involved. She goes, oh, well, they're nice. Oh, well, they'd be lovely. And they saw, I'll get there in a minute, they saw the Gruffalo 50p's. And that was it. It was, oh my good God. You need to get those for the grandchildren. You need to get those. And it becomes expensive when you're doing all this sort of stuff. So, yeah, so I had to hunt around. These were out in 2019, the Gruffalo. So I managed to get them. And then, lo and behold, today, the Royal Mint. Not that I'm a great fan. We all know about the Royal Mint, and you all know that I don't personally buy hardly anything from them, only until today. Yeah, Coin Noob, yeah. And then like I find out that the Royal Mint launches their 20th anniversary Gruffalo and the Child today. And so I was given strict instructions, well, you need to make sure you hang around, make sure you log online and get it. So I had to do that this morning, LOL. So yeah, this is, I managed to get these from Child's actually. They're so flipping expensive. It's not worth getting them out. I'll get them out on a different video. So yeah, 50p man, collection man. My grandchildren are going to be very lucky indeed. But yeah, it's deadly. The Royal Mint, I've got it wrapped. I'll tell you, they've got it so licked. But get the hammer out. Yeah, right. Not at those prices, dude. Never. Mad. I wouldn't normally do that. I'd never spend, I mean, the Gruffalo silver proof that come out today, oh, don't shout at me, but that's what I was told to get. And you have to do what you're told to get. Well, not always, but just to keep the peace. Yeah, £75 for a bloody 50p silver coin, which isn't that really. It's not my thing, but hey ho, I get it. I get why my wife liked it. And to be fair, when I got out all the 50p's, my grandson was looking at them. Didn't spend a lot of interest in them, but it was great chat. It was a great talking point. It was a nice thing to share with the family for an hour. So that was really cool. But, and I will say but, I didn't want to miss. I wanted to take advantage of take advantage of the post that I paid Chards, and I managed, Shiny Precious Metals, you'll be pleased about this. I did tell you I was getting it. I did manage to pick up a sovereign that I've wanted for ages and ages and ages. I do a video on it. I can't get it too close, to be fair, because the focus system's not very good when I'm doing it live. But yes, 1957. It's the first, I think it's Mary Gillick sovereign, gold sovereign. Yeah, the gold's just took a small little dive very recently. So I thought, wow, I need to jump in there and get that, because you can't go wrong if you buy a bit of gold. And yeah, I've been after this one for ages and ages and ages. 1957. So that was, yeah, that was quite a, there's a little bit of history there to a degree. I'll go through it in more detail at some point. But yeah, I took advantage of that. And that's another one of to go in my sovereign collection, which I'm slowly trying to get the Mary Gillick's collection date run, if I'm honest. So yeah, I took advantage of that, and I thought, sod it, if I've got to spend that much on them, I'm going to spend that much on myself. So yeah, we do. Yeah, you can't go wrong with gold. And to be fair, mate, guys, if you look at the gold price at the moment, and if you follow Camel Finance's information about cycles and bits and pieces, yeah, it's damn bang into those cycles now, and it's just dipping. So if you're thinking of buying, then yeah, it's no time like probably now and over the next couple of days, maybe. I don't know. You have to keep an eye on it, but 1957, your birth year. Really? Really and seriously? Stephen will be pissing himself at that. Won't you, Stephen? No, it's not. No, it's not my birth year. Mine's in the 60s, fortunately enough. But it's a nice, because Mary Gillick range was in the 60s. I've quite fancied, and I love my sovereigns. Personally, I quite fancied trying to pick up that first one of them. No, his birthday is 1750. Oh, thanks, dude. I've got 63 Gillick if you need it and want to swap. I do, because I've got quite a few double dated sovereigns, to be honest. So yeah, I talked to you, Luke, on that one, mate. As I was thinking the other day, I know gold is gold, I know sovereigns are sovereigns, but it's kind of nice to have one of each year rather than have. Crikey, I've got 6 2009s. I think I've got 2 2011s or 1914s, 1911s, 2 of those. 20, don't quote me on it. Might be 2001, I've got 2 of those. Yeah, so I've got quite a few doubles, so I'm quite happy to swap things out. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah, Cam, it's yeah, it's all interesting stuff. Now, last but not least, this parcel here. Now, this is from Cobra Stacker. Now, over the last 5 weeks, I have noticed certain things, because I haven't been able to watch his auctions live. I've just noticed a couple of things, and I've caught up on the auctions at other times, sorry. And I just thought, oh, that didn't go. I really like that. So I just used to ring him up and just say, dude, that didn't go. I'm interested in that. Can I have it? And I said, just post it up. So other than one item, I don't actually know what I've got in here. So we're going to have a look. We're going to have a look for sure. Oh. Have a look at that piece in a minute. I've got all sorts of little packages. I really don't know what I bought. So this is kind of exciting for me. What we got in here? We have, oh yeah, I remember now. I think he sold this at a fairly good price, to be fair. And it's a 2024 silver arms, 10-ounce coin. And yeah, I think, yeah, I don't get off on much silver anymore, to be fair. But if I see a bargain at a bargain price, then I won't. Yeah, I won't think twice about it half the time, because it makes practical sense. You know, if I was paying over 30 quid an ounce for this, I wouldn't pay it. But I got it for well under 30 quid an ounce, so that made sense. And of course, like, because I mean, it's a great thing about Cobra. Yeah, let you bag it up, and then to save on postage, and then when you're ready, you send it out to you, and so you don't have to pay the extra, which obviously eats into your investment fund. So yeah, I'm pleased I got that. That was a nice little buy. Let's go with a bit of a weight stack thing. What the heck we got in here? I have no idea. What is this? Oh, crikey. I didn't even know. Cheers, Rex. Ah, right, okay. So we've got the 1/2 ounce Dragon. Yeah, I didn't realise I'd asked for that. So yeah, I like those. Perth meat, can't go wrong. Love them. I believe, guys, they do a 2. Do they do a 2-ounce coin? Nobody know if you're still here. Well, probably most of you know more than me. Do they do a 2-ounce one of these as well? I'm sure they do. What a baller. Yup, coin noob. Yeah, thanks, dude. I knew you'd know. Brilliant. What we got here, I have no idea for some reason. Oh, I know why. Yeah, these are one of my favourite design coins in gold. I've got the gold and the silver. And I think this was going like at City Money. And I just went to, I just said to him, dude, I'll have one of those, for God's sake, man. Coloured in the gold. Yeah, okay. So Silver Phoenix from the Bullmen, love those. Couldn't turn that one down. Very reasonable price. And then my wife, Mrs. CPM, is mad and loves cheetahs. And it's a nice coin. It's not really for me. But she saw it and she went, I want it, get it. And so yeah, so we've got the cheetah, which, to be fair, I need to look at it in proper light and yeah, in a more controlled, like, visual sense, and I probably will like it. So yeah, that's cool. She'll be happy that I've got that. I have no idea what this is in a box. It's like Christmas. What is this? Well, that's interesting. I have no idea. The Royal Kaku Mint. What the heck is this? Now you're reminding me what's in my box. Oh, soy coin. I have no idea what this is. I can't think. What the heck is this? Oh, man, I know what it is now. Oh, yeah, I saw these on his auction. Now, yeah, these are crazy nice. Crazy nice. I know, I love my wildlife. I really do. I'm going to have to sort out the lighting and do a different video on all these bits. I love my wildlife. And when he pulled out these, I don't know what you call them. But anyway, they're doing the big 5 silver bars. And they remind me of, I don't know, The germanium mint, oh, those goddess ones, they remind me of those. And I thought, oh, wow, if they're going to do, this is the first of them all, if they're going to do the obviously the elephant, yeah, the elephant. Hi, Si, how you doing, dude? Yeah, the elephant, oh, the big five will be the buffalo, the elephant, the lion, the cheetah, and one other, I presume. Don't know, leopard maybe. And I absolutely love my wildlife, and those I'm gonna try to build a lighting case, because I think under the correct lighting, these will look absolutely stunning. So I know what they are now. Yeah, that's cool. So that's great. That was a nice, yeah, forgot about that. God, I'm that terrible. How can you forget about money you spend? It's terrible. That's quite cool on the back of the box. Look, if you look. Quite nice. Yeah, cast bar. Really nice indeed. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, and last but not least, I think I know what these are. Bit extravagant. But these are all my collection pieces that I like, so I kind of excuse myself when I buy them. And I've been a very good boy lately. I'm extremely good. Well, I have been a good boy. So we've got this, and it's the Australian Lunar Series 3, which again I didn't know about until Stephen put me on to these dragons. And you can all guess what these are. And that's the, I can open them, and they've all come out. That's great. Let me just put them back in. Oh, God. They come flying out there. No, that's not good, is it? It's not good at all. Anyway, here we are. I will do a separate video on these. This is the complete set of Lunar Dragons. Obviously, I've got the ounce, and I'm waiting for the other ounces to come out. But when he told me he had the set in ½ ounce, including the gold gilded, and I went, oh man, I've got to have those, because they're just so pretty. Amazingly pretty. Crazy pretty. And the perf mint, I'm such a sucker for those perf mint coins. I will never probably turn them down if I like the design and if they just appeal to me when I look at them. We'll look at them in more depth on another video when I've got the lighting right and it's a lot more perfect and I'm not drinking whiskey. But boy, yeah, really pleased with that. That's really cool. And I thought, personally, at quite a reasonable price for what they are and the way they're presented. You know, even the box and everything you get, it's just bloody lovely, you know. Australian mint, knock it out the park every time. Massive fan, and they will get me spending a little bit more sometimes than Stephen. Camel, how you doing? Thank you very much for popping in, dude. Stephen, what is it about you and how much money I've got? You seem obsessed, matey. No one's got as much as you. We all know that. So yeah, it's yeah, that was nice. That was a nice surprise. It's a good way of doing it as well. A really good way of doing it. As I said, you do save on your postage. Yeah, obviously having a big box like this doesn't help, but yeah, it's really cool. If there's anything I like that's going to go in my collection pieces, you know, I'm going to still buy them more than anything. And if you actually get, should invest in my 10-ounce Star Wars CPM. No, thank you. That's not for me, dude, I'm afraid. But yeah, if you can pick up, you know, 10 ounces of, I presume these are CGT okay as well. Yeah, I think they are. 10 ounces, good price. Not interested on, making tons of money on it. But as long as it holds a value over time, then it's great. It's a great way to put a few £100 away that, is still holding its value. So great way of doing it. Great way of doing it, really. But yeah, not a 10-ounce Star Wars. No, I'm afraid not. Stephen, I'm very poor. Yeah. Yeah, they're really cool. It's nice to have a few 10-ounce 10-ounce pieces. I know, like, some people like the bars. I've had bars in the past. I got rid of them. I got rid of a lot of mine, and when the price was really good, and bought Bitcoin with it, and everyone's going boo, boo, boo. But shit, I made some money, so it wasn't a bad thing, and I've managed to recoup and buy a little bit more wiser going forward, and hopefully that's going to look after me too, which is good. Very good. Where does the bloody time go? It's 51 minutes already. So yes, that was my a bit of eye candy for this week. Now let's talk about what's going to happen this weekend. Saturday. Now, if anyone doesn't know what's going on Saturday, then I would highly, 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 highly recommend going to, and he's in the chat at the moment, Coin Noob's YouTube channel. Pop over there because he does a fantastic explanation of certain subjects, and he's got a great explanation of what's going on this Saturday. Video second to none. It's really cool. But here's my interpretation of it. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a big night. I can't believe is 365 still in the chat, or Sai, you still in the chat, dude? According to Wikipedia, you're a millionaire CPM. Yeah, that's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I know I was kind of you. I'm not. If you was shit and rubbish, then I wouldn't say anything. But Jesus Christ, you're not. You're absolutely super. Yeah, 365. What's the rough total, dude, of the giveaway prize fund, mate? You never denied it. No, Silverpunk, I didn't, did I? But I never said I was either. So there you go. Camel said lots. It's around £2,500. Now, wow, £2,500. Now, yeah, I'm fairly new to Stacker Social. I've known of it. I've been around it. I've never really indulged in it. And if, go back on my videos and you'll find out about how my journey's progressed into it. That's incredible. Now, obviously, this Saturday is Stacker Social's 1 year anniversary, which is incredible how quick that's gone. It's going to be celebrated on the Stack Collectors channel and hosted. Forget that. Please tell me if I'm being a prick here, guys. But hosted alongside the Stack Collector by another founder called Cider Sandman, and he's in the chat now. And I believe 365 is contributing in his 365 way, which is really cool. And I'm sure there'll be some more contributions as well on that evening. But it's a massive fate. What's really just, when you actually sit there and think about it, one and two other guys have come together with an idea, and in less than a year, the idea has bloomed and blossomed into 500 members. It's got all sorts of creative ideas that are being innovated within that whole idea and concept of Stacker Social. And with that, it's brought out the generosity in people to support it in a lovely financially prize givey through, silver, copper, whatever, all bits and pieces. It's promoted enough confidence and excitement, which is a massive reflection to what it stands for the people that use it in the community. And when you look at it like that, and I obviously sit there and look at it like that, and I think, wow, Jesus, that's mad, because I know probably everybody. I presume. Yeah, I'll put all the BBA. Sorry, mate. I'll put all the links in the description anyway. But yeah, when you really think of the grand nature of that, it's if you went up to the street and said to someone, "Give us tenner," and it's not. How many of us would give someone a tenner? I know some people would, obviously, but as a rule, money's tight. We're going into times where it's tough. Work's tough. We're having to squeeze out. God knows. I've been taking signing lessons all week. Cool beans. God knows how many hours, how much of that exchange of time and energy that we're putting into just earning our bloody fiat currency just to survive. And then you get the generosity of a community that is fairly young, to be fair. It is fairly young, supporting a concept that is only growing, and it's in its infant years. So it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. I highly recommend everyone go in there. Hats off to everyone. All I can do is clap and say cheers to everybody that creates all this stuff. I know that Sire 365 and the Stack Collector and anyone else in the background helping put a lot of time and effort in. But it's a big community thing, It's mad. It's absolutely mad, and it's really taken off. And I'm really looking forward to and wishing it every success in the future. And I'm very, very proud to be able to be a part of it in my own little way as well. Yeah, for any creators out there that have got a little bit about them, then you'll see the value in what's going on. And as long as you treat it with respect and treat the value with respect, it will look after you too. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, fair play. I'm really looking forward to that this weekend. Oh, Gilly, if you're still in there, we're getting through it. Although I'm one of them, one of the the old gits, yeah, 365. That's amazing. He's definitely rat ass. Sod off, Stephen. For God's sake, you're obsessed with me. Are you beginning to fall in love with me, dude? You give me so many compliments. It's unreal, darling. What you like? Let's go back to what I was talking about. I have no idea what I was talking about now. I was totally distracted. Stephen, you've done your job. Stack of social. Ah, right. Yeah, I'm blowing enough smoke up of everyone's arse there. One thing, can anyone help me? I am really struggling. This coin here, the 10 ounce, for God's sake, it's not 10 ounce gold, it's 1/10 ounce gold coins. I bought some capsules that absolutely fit perfectly a 10 ounce gold coin, 1/10 ounce gold coin. And they're really lovely capsules, but I can't remember where I got them from. Now, I thought I got them off of Amazon, and I've looked through all my history and I can't find them at all. But I've got a sneaky feeling I bought these on, crikey, eBay, but I probably only did it as a guest. So does anyone recognize, or does anyone know where I can get some really cool, brilliant 1/10 gold ounce capsules from? Please. Does anyone know? I'll be very fascinated to know. And it's getting a bit YMCA in here. What does that mean, Camel? YMCA. YMCA. Hugs and kisses start at 9 p.m. Mate, Cam, are you getting a little bit jealous? Because I'm talking lovely stuff to Stephen. I'm not pissed, really, truly. I just really wanted to have a laugh tonight because I'm so serious sometimes on a lot of shit. So yeah, anyone help me out on this? That'd be really cool. So 1/10 gold capsules that are like this, and I think they are. What are the coins? What are they? They 14 mil, something like that. 16 mil, maybe 16 mil, possibly. And I think the capsules are about 31-ish. Cal wants to play Hine and Sausage. So if anyone can help me out there, just please put a comment in the chat. That'd be really cool. Thank you. I don't think there's anything else I want to say other than keep an eye on everything. Look after your money. Look after everything that you're doing. Keep supporting each other. I don't know. I listen to. There's so much bollocks and bullshit out there at the moment. It's very hard to navigate what's really going on and what's not going on. But when I feel like that, this is what I do. I have a tendency to shut myself down a little bit and go out and see what's going on in the real world, and that gives me a good indication. Talk to people in different businesses. Talk to people in the entertainment business. Talk to people in the trade business. Try and find out what's going on. Is his work getting more? Is it getting less? Are people spending more money? But because that'll give you a relatively good idea of how the economy is going as a whole in the country, which is really important. Is Goldie in the house? I was saying, Goldie, come on, wants to learn how to smoke a cigar blindfolded. Goldie, you need to tell us more about that. What's going on there? Welcome in, dude. Anyway, hope you're well. Plastic supplement when you trade treasure. Camel wants to go skiing in what? Camel wants to go skiing in the dark. I've obviously missed a lot of this conversation, for sure. So yeah, that's what I would, if you're feeling it a little bit and you can't trust the amount of bollocks that goes on across YouTube and certain creators out there, yeah, get out there and ask questions in the real world, because you'll soon find out. Gilly wants a drink now. Carl doesn't want any of this. He's incredibly homophobic. Carl doesn't want any of this. This sounds really weird, this conversation, what's going on. Really strange. Very, very strange. So, what do you think of my pickups? What was your highlight of all those things I opened tonight? Got any questions? Got any places you want me to go for the next 10 minutes, maybe? What I might do is open up the chat in the whiskey, probably in the whiskey lounge about 9 o'clock for an hour. Have a chat in there if anyone wants to come in there. But sovereign all day, mate. Yeah, the sovereign. Yeah, mate. I just madly love my sovereigns. One of the really interesting. I posted a question in Stacker Social in the crypto section, and the reason why I do these things, I did explain it in there, is I like to get people really thinking about what they're doing. And Luke, correct me if I'm wrong, is it a guy called Bob, was it? Action Cats for the third time, LOL. Sorry, mate, I can't keep an eye on, can't multifunction. I'm an old git, for God's sake, for Christ's sake. Have you got, do they fit? Are they that size though, Stephen? Are they small capsules with those ring rounds? Definitely for, oh, it must be because you collect your 1/10 gold coins and put them in a tube, don't you? Correct me if I'm wrong. I give up, LOL. Good. Go on, give up. See you later, Si. Thanks for coming in, dude. Okay, Stephen. Well, what I'll do, Stephen, as you're so reliable and I have to wait weeks and weeks for your postage, there's my get back at you. I'll have a chat with you, dude, and maybe we can sort some out. So I probably need about 10, mate, if that's okay. If you've got 10, I'll have 10 off you, matey. Not black rim, clear rim. Well, I want black rim, don't I? What don't you understand about this is what I'm after? I want black rim, baby. Because they suit all me others. But if I can't find anything else, then, then I'll have some. Probably have some off you anyway, because your bloody capsules are absolutely second to none, to be fair. They are absolutely second to none. What was I talking about? I got sidetracked yet again. Oh, don't know. I have no idea. Stick a rubber washer in the clear one, CPM. Camel, if you can. I'm sure people just come on here to take the piss, which I don't blame them, because I'm on the piss myself. Yeah, mate, I could put a black wash around them. They won't quite look the same, though, will they? Right, okay, I'm going to ask everybody a question in the chat. Who would you like to see? If hopefully you've all seen my creator series podcast on the What Podcast. Who would you like, who hasn't been on there, who would you really like to see on there? Give me an idea. Tell me. Luke? Or was that too delayed? That might have been too delayed, to be fair. $365 BBA. On Fire Guy, Sales Cup Tours. Seen the black rims on there, but not sure if Diaz. Okay, Luke, thank you very much. Is that on eBay? Oh, I hate my voice. 36. Wow, BBA. God, listen to my voice. It's terrible. So come on, we have one vote of 365, one of BBA website on Fire Guy. Okay, Luke, thank you. I'll just write that down. It would be great to hear about your life. Nobody but bloody Backyard Bullying. Stephen, I'm going to reach out to Backyard Bullying, to be fair. Dave says 365, he's a non-drinker. Really? Yeah, Camel, mate, that message I sent you today, I need to, obviously, you know what's going on with me at the moment. I need to try and get at least one or two podcasts out there at that level in the next week and a half, mate. So I'd love it down a pub round. Maybe I'm up for. There's another question. Camel, I'm sure you. Oh no, you can't do this weekend, dude. Can you? Can you do Sunday evening? Yeah, definitely. 365. My empty whiskey bottle says, "Oh boy, oh for sure, dude." Yeah, Camel, are you free on Sunday evening? Yeah, that's what. It's difficult because I think Kem come up with the answer. The weekends, people like to maybe chill out and listen to podcasts over the weekends. Wouldn't be quite the same if we did it during the week, or would we? I'm open to it, really, to be fair. Would anyone else like to come on a pub round table again? Let me know. Let me know in a chat. and I'll organise something. It'll have to. It is, dude, and you can't let the missus down for sure. I am game. Yeah, Stephen's game. We know your game, dude. We've heard all about your game. That's interesting, actually. I think that's. Yeah, I have as well, Camel, to be fair. I get a load of requests to do loads of stuff, to be fair. But it's just trying to organise it more than anything. It's taking up so much time now. So, yeah, Camel's got an anniversary this weekend, big wedding anniversary, and, yeah, Stacker Social anniversary as well. You are obsessed. I'll have to sort out comment on a panel soon. I'm really shy. But why not? I'm a friend. Dude, BB-8, I will just say this to everybody. I hear this a lot, actually, especially with the, in the Whiskey Lounge chat that I try and set up and get going. The whole idea of all of this is, believe it or not, I'm pretty. I think we're all pretty shy. We're all very. We all think we don't know as much as the other person, and the other person knows more about me. What if we talk about this? Well, fuck that. I'm sorry, excuse my language. It ain't about that on certain aspects of what I'm doing. The two swigs and a cig setup. It's just Cobra and Camel, obviously. They specialize in what they specialize in, and they talk about it. But when I have open chats, when especially in my creator series, it's just such a relaxed atmosphere. Nerd UK, how you doing, dude? Thanks for popping in. It's such a relaxed atmosphere. It's ridiculous. So, but I get it. I get why people aren't confident. I'm not the most confident person in the world. And part of having these open opportunities and chats is to allow people to have that friendly chat, really, more than anything. A lot of the stuff I do is a recording, so there's no great big blooming worry about what you're saying over over on a live. See, everyone says that they were nervous before, but afterwards they always enjoy it. Yeah, definitely. It's I'm not out there. I won't have none of it. I won't have anyone coming on board on any of my podcasts, any of my chats that I feel are uncomfortable. And if I get any inkling that people are a little bit uncomfortable with the environment, then I will work with them to encourage them and make them feel welcome. And so yeah, please, if you want to come on, just reach out to us. We'll try and set something up. Because I love the chats. I love the openness. It works really well in the Stacker Social Discord group. I'm getting a lot of confidence there. I've gone from not thinking anyone's going to come along to then, wow. Having 9, 10 people sometimes in there. Some people I don't even know. They just pop in. They feel happy. I won't put any. There's no pressure. If I feel any inkling of pressure on anybody that's in there, then I'll support them, and we'll work at it. It's absolutely fine. It's no problem at all. Trust me, I'm just a normal guy that knows fuck all. To be fair. It's the place to be on Wednesday. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks, 365. Yeah, Goldie. There you go, Goldie. I know this anyway, but I was nervous when I first joined with you and Camel, but it was great fun and can't wait to do it again. So I think fundamentally, I'll relate to this. I always remember, I'll tell you a little boring story. But I remember I had so much that I was really passionate about when I was an engineer in British Gas when I was working with them. and we was all union. It was very union orientated in the 80s, 90s. But even like when there was big union meetings, I thought I was sitting there thinking, oh, I was really like I really wanted to express myself, but I was shit scared of putting my hand up, shit scared of standing up and talking. But I quickly realised that no one really give a fuck what I said, and I really quickly got over, pardon me, over actually starting to speak. And it's like anything, you have to get over yourself a little bit. And if you're in even more so, if I was in an environment when I've been really encouraged and probably looked after a little bit more, I would have felt so much more comfortable. So because I get that more than anything, I will definitely make that as comfortable for anybody that wants to come on. So yeah, please reach out. The podcast is doing absolutely brilliantly. We are monetized to a degree now. We've still got a bit of work to do. We still need to get up to 1,000 members. One thing I will say is the podcast is going to be very different to my channel. My channel, I will never monetize it. I said this to Cobra ages ago, and he said, "What? You'll change your mind?" I said, "No, I won't. I won't monetize my Creative Precious Metal channel ever. And if I do, call me out on it big time, please." And that's recorded now. But with my what podcast, because of what I want to do with it and where I want to take it and what I want to try and produce out of it, then yeah, I haven't got no problems with it at all. We've got a membership thing on there now. We're getting closer to 4,000 hours watch time than we are to the 1,000 subscribers. It'd be really cool to get there, but I know the growth is incredible. I'm really proud of it. If anyone wants to support the channel, then there's a £1.99 membership, which purely is just to support the channel. And that will help that growth, because I'm going to put that, I'm going to invest it. Anything I get on that channel, like 365 gave us some money last week on the live chat. I'm just going to invest it into trying to, because that's what I do on the side. I'm going to try and grow some money out of it and plow it back into the channel and let it grow, and get some outstandingly great content on there. So yeah, if anyone wants to join, I think it works. I have no idea because I'm not that tech savvy. We're growing with it. We're changing I'm getting used to OBS now, so hopefully it's a bit more of a visual, has a bit more of a visual impact on the What podcast. And very soon I've got a major investment in everything that I'm doing because I want to, and hopefully that's going to improve what I'm doing. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, cool. It'd be good. Smashing the OBS. Yeah, cheers, Camel. It's took me a while, and like I said before, bless the stack collectors reached out and just said, like, I'll help you. But me. He helps so many people, and I don't want to be an extra. It sounds awful. I don't want to be an extra burden on his help schedule. And at the end of the day, it's really cool for me to understand the process of how it works. And the only way I can do that is to, work it out myself, really. And we seem to be doing that. So yeah, it's good. It's all good stuff. Really good stuff. Let's have a look. Anyone pull up? Bless you. Maybe one day, bro. Stu, you could talk about metal detecting. Dude, man, yeah. Anyone that wants to share their stories. A lot of people don't realise one of the big fundamentals of what I do with the creative life stories is a lot of people don't realise that the true value of what they might sit there and think, oh, my story's pathetic. There's nothing special about it. But trust me, that through dialogue or conversation, then as long as I do my job right and as long as I interact properly, then if someone's got a story to tell, they will have a major influence on someone else. So we might not think we've got, oh God, there's nothing much to say about me, but trust me, you'll be amazed. If it touches one person, then then it's worth touching another person. But, you know, I get it. I understand. It's no problem. Stephen's story was incredible. Very emotional, very inspiring. Yeah, for sure. I know he plays around a bit of a whatever, but, you know, he's a great guy, you know, and there's a reason why he's, you know, why we're all like we are, you know. It's the quest for authentic conversation in a world filled with lies. Yeah, exactly. Which is why it's on the back of my poker chip. You know, I firmly believe in it. It's a bit harsh. My wife hates me for it when I put trust nobody, verify everything. She said, "But you trust everybody," and I said, "No, it's not what I mean. I don't mean it in that that way. I mean it in this world, in a world where." It's difficult to stand and shake someone's hand because we can't, because it's all virtual. In a world where we can't look into someone's eyes and see their reaction when we say certain things, in a world we can't understand people's body language or the way they speak because most of it is typed. That's where it's trust nobody, verify everything. It's because it's a world that's very hard to navigate your way around when you really want to find out some real cool information. It's difficult. It's really difficult. So I say that to her, and she just rolls her eyes and goes away and says, "Yeah, whatever." Amazing. I know, Jamie, bro. Just about talking of time, bro. Lots of rubbish. Yeah, that's right. And you know the other thing as well is one of the greatest things through conversation when we think, "Oh my God, what am I going to talk about?" I mean, you just talk shit, you know. You saw me in the last down a pub, down a virtual pub. I was just sitting there in my shorts, slobbing it out, you know, like you would, you know. I ain't dressing up tuxedo to talk whatever. It's just that's the genuine, you know. I'm going to share some time with some people that I share a lot of time with online. So I'm just going to chill out with it, you know. It's what it's about. So I will keep promoting that all the time. Believe it or not, trust nobody. Give oxygen. What? Give oxygen. Got me by for 28 years on the edge. Yes. I can't see what the rest of that. Wow. I like that. Believe nothing. Trust nobody. Give oxygen. That's got me by for 28 years on the edge. Yeah, for sure. Ha ha, CPM. Have a look at my lives, bro. Ha ha ha. Jamie, know what I'm like once I get on it. Yeah, it's cool. You just be you, dude. That's all I ask. I just want everyone to be you. Just be you. Let's use my new 10-ounce pieces of silver as a placemat, as a whiskey mat. Nerd, are you a doctor? Wow, I don't know where that conversation is gonna. I know why he's asking it, obviously. The other thing is we all have some common interests, so it's easier than we might think. Yeah, for sure, Camel. It's really interesting, isn't it? I watch. I don't know if anyone. I get a lot of jip for being quiet in chat sometimes. Not obviously not in this one because it's my chat. Um, but I observe a lot of conversation, and it's amazing what people know. And I sit there and I think, wow, didn't know that, didn't know that, didn't know that. That's interesting. That's not interesting sometimes. That's interesting. And I think, oh, if only you could express yourself in a different format, it would be so giving to the community. But it takes time, doesn't it? And the only thing I've got to do is be consistent and keep putting it out there. What's ODP? Excuse me, ignorant. Oh, I don't know. So there you go. Love it. Love the chat. Love the live. Love the whiskey. I'm probably going to have one more big whiskey and probably call it a day. If you lot ever meet down a real pub for a few at some point, I'm there. Okay, cool. Brilliant. I don't know. Luke, I reckon one day, I've been talking about this for ages. I used to talk about to Cobra. Bloody hell, where are you, Cobra, dude? We miss you, dude. I've been talking to I was talking to Cobra on and off, and I said it'd be so cool to have a meet, physical meet, because I have a real problem trying to switch between the virtual world and the physical world. And that's me. That's me because I spent most of my life in a physical format, obviously doing stuff. But I get this virtual world. It would be cool. It would be lovely that at some point in the future we can have a stackers community, UK stackers community, north, south, east, west meetup. I love that idea. That would be really cool. What? Yacht Party 2025? Yes, dude. That's a bit of a. Yeah, that's on our to do list, dude, isn't it? A yacht party. Well, I don't know about a yacht party, but definitely a yacht podcast. Wow. Well, I've got to put this away. This is getting a bit out of hand. That's too much for one night. Yeah, we'll get there. I'll keep plodding at it. Come on, hard work. Hard working nurse. Absolute gems. 3 days, come on, make it 2030, and I'm down. Yeah, 2030. I think by 2030, 365. Oh, God, how old will I be in 2030? Too old. But I'll have a go. Yeah, Gordy's going to bring the rubber dinghy. I'm glad it had dinghy on the end of that, Gordy. Cameras, live streams ain't for me, but if we meet up for a few, then I'm well game. Cameras and live streams aren't for me. Isn't that the same though, Luke? Not the same, dude. But I get it, don't worry. Gordy Camel, steady on old chap. The world will be over by 2030. Camel's on the rum, obviously. He's obviously pissed. Luke, it will be over meetups in the future once my kids are a bit. Yeah, definitely, dude. We will. Hematology is my heroes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the guys working in the NHS are just incredible people. But there's lots of incredible people in all sorts of walks of life, to be fair. Right, I'm not going to drink anymore. I'm going to finish this one off. Come on, anyone want to ask me anything before I go? Ah, mate, yeah, 365. That will be an incredible. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, mate. Camel, fuck off, mate. CPM, I've got a question. Yeah, whatever. Go on then. What did you say? Are you rich? Come on, Camel, what's the question, dude? Camel, you think they are overpriced stock or not? What? Nvidia? Are you rich? Yeah, I've already beat you to it, dude. Come on, be a bit more original, please. The answer is no one's going to fucking ever know. Mark B, how long have you been stacking collecting for? Okay, dude, I can be honest with this one. Totally up front. I have been stacking collecting for almost 3 years now, roughly. Almost 3 years, dude. And it's been one hell of a journey, to be fair. It's been an incredible journey. The stacking collecting has only been a part of my journey. But yeah, it's been one hell of a journey, and it's constantly changing for me as I grow with it all. Nerdy K, what's the ratio in your stack gold to silver? That's a really good question. As in, do you want it in ounces or pounds? Let me know. BC, I've been collecting Paul Reeve reproduction sterling. I have no idea what that is, buddy. I'm sorry. Mark B. Fairplay, wish I had started years ago. Yeah, this is one of the biggest questions. This is one of the biggest things, Mark. This is one of the biggest things that comes up when I'm talking with older generation people, people my age, and, anyone from probably 40, 45 onwards up to, I'm nearly 60. And it's amazing when I sit there, when I'm talking to my kids or I had a few conversations this weekend because I was family here. If what I know now is incredible, and trying to express that into younger people of nowadays with all that tough shit they have to put up with, it is really frustrating because I can see through experience how valuable it is, Camel, don't say that. I only just invested. Yeah, kind of, don't worry. You'll be fine, dude. You'll be absolutely fine. You've dipped your toe in the pond. That's what it's all about. Yeah, Silver Punk, there you go. You jumped in there. You know all about that dude, wouldn't you? That's why. Well, I've never too late to start collecting. No, mate, it isn't. It really isn't. We started at 18, but it's what it is. That the advantage, CPM will be here all night typing the O's out on his stack. You so want to know, Stephen, don't you? You're never going to know, dude. I'm sorry, dude. You're so obsessed with wanting to know what I've got. I refer it back to, I think it was my last Whiskey Wednesday. It's fucking irrelevant what I've got, what I haven't got. It's all irrelevant. Is it never do, but you want to? Buy low, I celebrate drops in the market. What was I talking about? It's too much whiskey now, isn't it? It's good though. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Oh, and I've still got Pussycat in here. Hello, mate. Come here. Say hello. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. One of the greatest advantages that I've got quite a young. Well, I say quite a young. My three children are grown up, all in their 20s. One of them's, more towards 30 than 20. But especially my youngest boy, I'm now able to transfer that, dare I say it, wisdom, sounds very arrogant because there's nothing special about me, an experience into my young son. And he's only 22. And he's living, and I am living my experience of what I would have done through his age, and that's amazing. It's an amazing thing for me to do, albeit I'm doing my thing and I'm doing okay with it. But I'm so excited for him. He's 22 and he's got a portfolio at 22 to die for. Everything that we would love to have had when we was 22. So I know it works, and that's the frustrating thing about it. I know it works because it's working for him. So yeah, I'm a lucky boy, really. 20 in the chat, everyone hit the like button. Thank you. It's been really cool, this one. It's gone on for a little bit, hasn't it? 95 minutes. Do I ring the bell yet? Do I bring it to an end? Not quite yet, because I haven't finished. It's fascinating. This whole passing down the knowledge we all wish we had at a young age. Yeah, the thing is, Luke, it's an interesting concept for me personally, because I find myself in a position where I can take advantage, but I haven't got the time because of my age. Albeit I'm not old. I'm just using the time that I've got now to learn and engage with making it better for me, because I hate the idea that we have to all bloody talk about finance, but it is a big thing in the world that we live in. But for me, it's just so I get that outlet of reliving my youth through my children, especially for my youngest boy, because he's so into it, and obviously, yeah. Cheers 365. Thank you very much. Cheers, dude. That's really cool. Yeah, it's as Camel says. I've always wondered if you teach a 7-year-old to trade, how elite they would be at the age of 20. And that's an interesting, like for me, that's an interesting thing to say, because what do we say elite is? They might be absolutely wonderfully set up from a financial point of view, but have they missed the trick of how to live? It's really trying to find that balance of everything, and I think that's really difficult for a lot of young people nowadays. That balance of the world we live in against what we're trying to do for the future, what we're trying to do from building, value in our lives. It's hard. It's a lot harder now than what it was back in the 80s and 90s, for sure. Yeah. It's really interesting. As Nerd says, my uncle bought me a sovereign for my 18th and told me to buy one every month. Oh, how I wished I'd pay more attention. Exactly. Absolutely exactly. But again, I will go back to, for anyone that's lived through the recent money bubble, I call it a money bubble of the last 20, 30 years, maybe 40 years. You wasn't worried, it didn't matter to me when I was 25 years of age that interest rates went to 15%, 17%. It didn't matter to me in the same concept that if it happened today, it would matter big time. I know my eldest boy would lose his house, to be fair, if the interest rates went to 15% because he couldn't afford it. But back in back when I was 25, it fucking didn't matter. It didn't matter. I couldn't do what I wanted to do on a regular basis, but I could afford to do it. It's amazing, and you need to get your head around all this shit that's going on. You really do, really do. CPM left, CPM right. What does that mean? Well, writing a book on CPM, falling off his stool, drunk, LOL. Stephen, no one will win that, dude. I'm afraid. You'd need to see that totally go, and that's not going to happen. I can assure you. It's so. I find it fascinating. I find it absolutely fascinating and frustrating. But there's a way out. You just need to find some people you can trust. You need to do a frigging lot of homework. You need to get off your ass and educate yourselves, and you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Cool. Right. I think I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you very much. I have drunk over a third of a bottle of whiskey, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed the interaction. Please let me know in the comments of the actual video after it goes, after we finish, if you would like to come on and take part in a Down the Pub virtual chat on the What podcast. And I can't thank you enough. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the weekend. Camel, happy anniversary, dude. I hope you have a really good a weekend, dude. You deserve it, dude. You work fucking hard. I know you work hard in the background. So it's really cool. Thank you, everyone, for coming along. If I can sober myself up a little bit, I will probably open up the chat in Discord in the the Whiskey Lounge, in a little while. But yeah, thank you very much. I've really enjoyed this Whiskey Wednesday. Got some nice things to admire. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more to reveal next week on my challenge with the silver coins. If the post office get their arse into gear. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone dropping in. It's really cool. So thank you. Much respect to everybody. Take good care of yourselves. Love you lots. Take care.